I am Sananda, and I come to be with you at this time when all things across the entire planet seem to be going what you call topsy-turvy, seem to be falling apart, seem to be collapsing. That, of course, is true. For as in your earlier discussion, there must be a breakdown before there is a breakthrough. That is not necessarily always true within the individual, but with the collective consciousness, that is needed. For the collective consciousness must realize that the older vibrational frequency within the third dimensional illusion must collapse, must, in a sense, disappear. That's all it takes sometimes, is for individual expression, you yourselves, to simply raise your vibrational frequency whenever you want to, whenever you need to. It doesn't take a gargantuan effort to do it. It actually takes effortless effort to bring it about. Simply by intending, sometimes simply by being. It does not have to be a thought process. It just has to be a being process. Be who you are. Be the love that you are within you. That is what is needed. Be the gratitude within you. Express that gratitude outward to others around you. But sometimes all it takes is for you yourself and the light that is around and within and around you to spread to others, where like attracts like. So you are drawing people to you because of who you are, because of the way showers that you are, paving the way into the higher vibrational frequency consciousness. And again, it does not take a lot of effort to bring this about. It is happening whether you are participating in any given moment or not. It is happening because the energies are coming into the planet and bathing the planet in this higher light, in these higher vibrational frequencies and higher consciousness. And there is no stopping it at this point, no matter what the dark forces tend to bring up in their old game plans that have worked for thousands of years are no longer going to be successful. They cannot. They cannot withstand these higher energies and will cease to exist as these energies keep moving higher and higher. All it takes for each and every one of you is to realize that inner power, that inner light that you all have, that you all carry. You all carry the Christ consciousness within you. It is deep within you, but it can be brought out any time that you are ready to experience it and express it. You are the Christ consciousness incarnate on this planet. You are the ones that are taking the collective consciousness of man out of the third dimensional illusionary matrix into the higher fourth and fifth dimensional frequencies, thereby being the ascension process. And more people are beginning to board that train of ascension. Think about that. The train, if you will, is there. And all one has to do is step aboard. So let yourselves go. Be more and more in the moment, But as you are in that moment, be in the higher vibrational moment, simply with your thoughts, simply with your intention, and let your feelings take over to continue to keep you in those higher vibrational frequencies. I am Sananda, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue not only yourselves to board that train of ascension, but to encourage more and more people as well to board the train. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Om. Greetings to one who serves here, and Shoshana is here, and we are aboard the train. We hope that you all can come aboard the train as well, and encourage, as Sananda has said, more and more to board that train of ascension. For it is rolling, it is coming faster and faster and faster, and will be coming to a station near you very soon. We are ready for your questions if you have them. Would there be any questions here?
Yes, I have one. I have a couple,
Yes.
but I'll start with one. So last time we did the experience, and I remember him saying at that point, don't go through the door, like don't try to go to that place, because if you were to go through the door now, you know, your body wouldn't make it, or whatever the case may be. And I know you've been saying that to us for a long, long time now, and you're still saying it. So how far are we from our bodies being able to make it? That's what I'm wondering.
We're talking about do not take heaven by storm. That is what is being expressed here. Take it as your central nervous system is able to handle it. But know that as the vibrational frequencies continue to increase the planet, your central nervous system is taking these energies in more and more, anchoring these energies, and being able to then express them out as well. Not only throughout your body, but to others as well as you come in contact with them. So do not be concerned about the doorway. The doorway is real if you believe it is real. You see, believing is seeing. And know that if you move through that door, it is the same thing as simply moving through a door from one room into another, if you think of it in that respect. So there is nothing to fear there. The hesitation needs to come when you are expressing, say, through various types of yogic activity, kundalini yoga, things of this nature, where you are not ready, or your central nervous system is not quite ready for the rise of the fire within you to bring about the complete change over within yourself from one state of existence to a higher state of existence. For that, you may not quite be ready yet, but you are moving in that direction. Okay? So, Shauna, do you have anything you add here?
Well, we can add if this one wishes.
Yes, please.
Dear sister, the soul projects the body. Is that something that you are aware of?
The soul projects the body. I would have thought the spirit, but okay.
Yes, the soul projects the body as part of its experience, you see. So when the soul projects the body, it is for the sake of experiencing what it wishes to experience. when the body recognizes that it is the soul and rejoins that energy, then it is no longer a body. It does not need to be a body, you see. It no longer needs that experience. So when the body rejoins the energy of the soul, then you can walk through any door you want to walk through, you see. So that seems like a paradox, but that is what it is. Does that make any sense to you?
I'm have to really like grasp. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense. I just have to start. I never really thought in terms of that. I guess I was just curious about having done this for like 9 or 10 years, like with you guys, probably 9 years maybe. Like, are we a lot? I mean, how much further? You know, that's what I was thinking.
Well, it is not whether it is not necessarily a length of time or a further or shorter amount of time. It is recognition. It is recognizing the divinity that you are. And once you recognize that the soul projects you, that you cannot be born into this earth unless the soul grants that to you, then once you recognize that consciousness, you rejoin that energy and the journey's over. But perhaps the journey is not over because it is not supposed to be over. You are supposed to continue in this body until it is over. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
Okay, namaste.
Very good. Are there further questions here?
I have a question.
Yes.
I heard that there's now going to be 3 timelines of one, instead of a bifurcation, there's going to be a trifurcation. Can you explain that? Do you have an explanation for that?
My goodness, there are many timelines. It is not only 2 or 3. There are many timelines. But what may be referred to here is the splitting of those timelines into 2 more distinct timelines. And that is where you, as a collective at this point, are headed here, to the point where indeed the wheat is separated from the chaff. And that is approaching perhaps much quicker than you might think. Shauna, do you have anything you would add?
Well, we would like to ask this one a question, if we may.
Yes, go ahead, please.
What is the relevance of your question?
What is relevant?
What is the relevance? Why are you pursuing? Why does this have a concern for you?
I just wanted to put it in some kind of context. Curious, I guess.
Well, as one of the serves has given, and we will say that there are unlimited timelines. Just choose one. They're unlimited. You can choose whichever one you wish to choose to be on, and the philosophical individuals that like to delineate 2, 3, bifurcations, this, that, they just think too much. There is any timeline you wish to be on. And the timeline you wish to be on is the one that you will find those that are like-minded with you are joining you on that timeline, or experiencing the same things and have the same wishes and concerns and desires that you have. And that is your timeline. It's a series of experiences. It is a series of desires. It is a series of goals, we might call it, that you have as a soul, as an individual, that you are traversing. That is your timeline. And you know when you meet someone that you just don't jive with, they're not on the same timeline, you see. So there are multiple ones. That is all we can say to this. Namaste.
Very good.
Okay.
Are there
Thank you.
any further questions here?
Well, if nobody asks, could I ask another?
Yes?
Okay. I was in a movie today. It was Proud Hail Mary. It was really good. It was about a guy going into space to try to save the Earth, the planet, or something. But he came across an alien that he became friends with. But the alien, it was like the alien was made out of, it looked like the alien was made out of rock with like a few legs, like almost like a spidery shape, but they were fatter legs. But it looked like rock, you know? And it got me to thinking, I wondered whether there could be like life, like is this one of those little drops of information or bits of information coming from this movie? Could there be actually living life that was like different substances, like a rock or something that's like nothing like what we think of as life, carbon-based or whatever, if that was possible?
Are you familiar with the cantina scene in Star Wars?
Yeah.
There you go. There are many different life forms, some human-like, some not human-like at all.
But made like out of rock type of material? Yeah.
Whatever it is, yes.
Wow.
Think about it in terms of billions and billions and billions of galaxies within the universe, and all of those galaxies perhaps having some type of life within them, you see? And there are myriads of different possibilities for many different life forms. Carbon-based, some not carbon-based, some crystalline-based. See?
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you.
And think about this for a moment. You yourselves, as humanity, are going to become more crystalline-based, away from the carbon-based structure. Okay, Shoshana, do you have anything you want to add?
Well, we could add to this, if we might.
Yes, please.
Well, we would ask you, what would be so unbelievable that something could be made of that material and have a consciousness or be sentient?
Well, I guess because on our planet, it looks like that is not. You know, it looks like a rock does not. I know there are crystals and all, so that's another story, but it does look like a rock. It does not have a consciousness, but I guess a rock does have a consciousness at some level.
What is the earth made of?
Rocks and ground and all that.
The earth, the planet that you live on that is a sentient being, has multiple materials on it, and each of the materials make up the being known as your planet Earth, and all of it makes up the being that is conscious. So that is like saying that a single cell in your body has no consciousness, you see, because it is not the body, but it is the body, you see. So all is consciousness, all of it, every single bit of it. And a rock is as conscious as the entire earth. It's like the ocean. A drop from the ocean is the ocean, you see. It is all the same thing. It is all consciousness. And on your planet, we find that we were looking for an example for you. There are very weird creatures on your planet that don't look anything like you, that are very conscious. For example, have you seen a tortoise?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How strange that it has this hard material encircling it. But that is the tortoise, that is the turtle. That is the way that they are made. So, of course, there can be a sentient being that looks like a rock, because we do not know what consciousness is imbued in that or why it is. But there are many examples of strange creatures that are sentient beings that look nothing like us right here on the planet Earth. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
And I think they're aliens. I'm pretty sure. They came here from another planet. Yes, namaste.
Very good. Unless there is a further question, we were ready to release channel. And Shoshana, would you have a parting message here?
Well, life is strange, and the beginning of life is strange, and the evolution of life is strange, and all of it is sentient. And we love that question because all of it has consciousness. And all of it came from all different parts of the galaxy to become part of the Earth, you see. There are many that believe that a horse, for example, is not native to this planet. An octopus, for example, is not native. A dolphin is not native. And because we don't speak their language, we're not necessarily telepathic and can communicate. Some can, but most cannot with these creatures. We think we are superior in some way, but actually that is not true. All is consciousness, all is sentient, all is part of the divine. Namaste.
And we say all aboard for the ascension train. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.
This group, this class, this call is a temple of light, the heart of divine love, the secret breath of God, the altar of eternal peace, the focus of the great silence, the ocean of limitless power, the treasure chest of the Almighty, the sun of everlasting freedom, the throne room of infinite life, and the gift of the mighty I Am presence forever. And so, beloved family, we are welcomed into this perfect moment. I ask you to take one deep cleansing breath as we begin, for this is the breath of life, the breath of love, the first and eternal gift from Source, the core of creation. Allow this love light to radiate in, through, and around you. For here, now, we focus our attention on the threefold flame within our heart. The golden flame in the center is our eternal connection to Source, activated with every heartbeat, and the golden thread that rises from it connects us to the central sun. See this golden flame grow and expand to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. The pink flame, which represents the divine aspect of Mother God, and the blue flame, which represents the divine aspect of Father God, come together in perfect harmony and balance, dancing together to create the violet flame
of God's infinite perfection. Picture the violet flame growing and expanding to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. As you picture this for yourself, know that you activate these energies within every human heart, rising up, raising up into perfect unity. Now, visualize yourself holding your arms out to your sides. This is the diameter of your tube of light, a beautiful seamless pillar of white light which keeps you protected and insulated from this moment on. Visualize beloved Saint Germain and the violet flame inside your tube of light. Feel the love, the power, the purity all around you. Breathe it in. Visualize the violet flame outside your tube of light for added protection. We now call upon beloved Archangel Michael and his sword of blue flame. This brilliant blue and powerful sword of truth. Feel how it fits your hand perfectly. Bring it to your heart chakra. Set your intention. Raise it up. Swing it around your head and down around your entire body and 2 times under your feet. Feel and see how the violet flame consumes and transmutes all these energies you have released. Feel the freedom you have achieved. We also ask the beloved Goddess of Purity to hold space in all these areas until the ascension process is complete. Now, take a moment. Look down your tube of light. It is bottomless. It continues down into Gaia, inner Earth, and connects you to the crystalline energetic structure of Mother Earth. Now, look above you. See your tube of light. It is never-ending, reaching high into the heavens, connecting you to the crystalline energetic structure above the Earth and onward toward the galactic central sun. And now we say, thank you, beloved mighty I Am Presence, for this tube of light, which keeps me invisible, invincible, and invulnerable to all negative creation, and keeps me free, now and forevermore, until I am sealed in the eternal freedom of my ascension. And we thank thee. It is done by the power and might of 1,000 suns, doubled each minute, doubled each hour, until all are ascended and free. For the light of God never fails, and the beloved mighty I Am Presence is that light.
Now remaining in your tube of protective white light, focus a moment on your breathing as you take several deep cleansing breaths. Just focus now on relaxing and letting go, becoming more and more centered within yourself. And just for a bit, let the outside world just drift away. Now take a deep breath, breathing in the light. And exhale out any tension, stress, negativity of any kind. Just let that go out gently with the exhalation of your breath. And take another deep breath now, breathing in the light. And exhale out any darkness. One more time, breathe in the light. And exhale out the darkness. Now put your attention in your etheric body and become aware of the 9 chakra centers that have become awakened and reawakened within all of you. And pay particular attention to both the alignment of those chakras as well as the increasing vibrational frequency within each chakra as you focus on each chakra and raise the intensity of the color, which raises that vibrational frequency within the chakra, which also raises the vibrational frequency within the corresponding glandular function and the cells surrounding that and all the connections from those cells to all of the organs of your body and so on and so on, so that your entire physical body, as well as your astral and etheric body, all raise in vibrational frequency. So now focusing on the Earth Star chakra just below your feet, see that is a deep earth brown color. And associate that deep earth brown color with Gaia in her fifth dimensional and beyond expression. Know this is actually the grounding point. Whenever you ground yourself, you are not grounding yourself to the root chakra like most think. You are grounding yourself to Gaia in her fifth dimensional expressionary state. Now move up to the root chakra and see that as a brilliant bright ruby red color. Raise the intensity of that ruby red color as high as you possibly can. And know that you are indeed raising the vibrational frequency within that chakra. And moving to the next brilliant bright orange. And the next bright brilliant yellow at the solar plexus area. And moving to the heart center, deep blue green. And the high heart center, which has also been activated and reactivated in all of you, magenta. And to the throat area, sky blue. Sure, a beautiful, bright sky blue, or blue sky. And moving to the third eye in the middle of the forehead, purple or indigo. Picture a beautiful night sky. And to the crown chakra at the top of the head, gold or violet or silver. And then to the soul star chakra, bright, brilliant white. Now, as you focus on all of those chakras and the perfect alignment along your spinal cord, and visualize and even feel the vibrational frequency increasing within all of those chakras, and know that they are spinning. Each chakra is spinning clockwise or counterclockwise. And as they spin counterclockwise, or as they spin clockwise, they are bringing energy in, and counterclockwise, sending energy out. So it comes in and goes out, comes in and goes out. And feel and know all of those chakras now lighting up your entire etheric body. See it lighting up. Light going out from your physical body, your astral body, and your etheric body, surrounding your body with brilliant, bright, white light all around your body now. And you still being in your physical body now, not having left it. Feel and know and visualize that light spreading out now, becoming more and more brilliant, spreading out all around you, encompassing the room wherever you are, and building and building and going further and further out until the light completely engulfs the home, the house, the apartment, whatever it is that you're in now. If you're outside, encompassing the entire area that you are in, and still growing stronger and stronger and stronger, light spreading everywhere. And now in your etheric body, in your astral and your physical body, let your conscious knowing self now go into that soul star chakra, which if you haven't already, bring all of the chakras together now. Merge them up one at a time into the next and so on until they've all merged into the soul star chakra. And this now becomes your Merkaba light vehicle. Vehicle meaning that you can travel in it. Not that you really need it, because you can travel with the speed of thought anywhere in the universe. But for now, let yourself feel and believe that you need something to move in. So let your conscious knowing self move into that Merkaba light vehicle or your light body. And let yourself begin to rise up, leaving your physical body behind. Let yourself go, rising up in the room wherever you are, up through the roof of the building, up into the sky, until you move all the way up past the Earth's atmosphere, become aware of the planets of the solar system, the central sun of this solar system, and all of the millions of ships and the high consciousness. And then let yourself also be down on the Earth, third dimensional illusionary Earth, and see everything as it appears in your everyday life. But then remember there's a door that is right there. If all you have to do is believe that it is there, and you can walk through that door. And that's what I want you to do right now. I want you to open the door and simply walk through it. Might even be easier than the last time that we did this. Just move through the door and into another dimensional frequency, higher dimensional frequency, into the fifth dimension and beyond. And feel the change of energy as you move through the door, as if you were standing in a doorway inside a house and then stepped through the door into the exterior and it was cold outside or warm outside, whichever it is. Feel the difference though. So feel that difference in energy now as you move from the third dimension through the door into the higher fourth and fifth dimension, and the energy swirling around you and within you. And feel that higher energy. Get used to that higher energy. And know that at any time you can simply create that doorway and move through it. You want to move into a higher vibrational frequency with intention, just simply have the door there and move through it. Just the same as you can see the change when you put on those fifth dimensional glasses as well. So you have tools available to you. But for now, use this tool, the doorway into another dimension. And know that there are indeed doorways, physical doorways throughout the planet where you can actually move from the third dimensional illusionary frequency into the higher fifth dimension and beyond, just by walking through a portal, a doorway, a gateway. They do exist in the physical expression. And they are coming more and more to the forefront as the vibrational frequency and consciousness increases across the planet. As these doorways, these gateways are freed up from the dark forces, no longer being able to control them and hide them from the public. So now on this other side, in the other dimensional frequency, feel the change in energy, see the change in energy as to the physical expression that is appearing to you on this side of the door. Brighter colors, beautiful colors, perhaps colors that have always been there but you haven't been able to see with your physical eyes in a lower vibrational frequency. But now with the higher vibrational frequency, your physical eyes and your third eye come together more and more so that those higher frequency colors are now available to you. as I say, they have always been there, but now they are there front and center for you to experience. And the sounds that are also available to you that were there but were not known to you, but now they are. The smells, everything becomes attenuated, higher and higher in frequency. So feel and know and see and hear and smell and touch the higher expression in this frequency, in this dimensional frequency. And again, know that it is as simple as moving through the door. Use it as a tool from this point on. If you feel that you are in a lower vibrational frequency, if you feel down, if you feel saddened, if you feel disconsolate for any reason, just simply move through the door. And your vibrational frequency, by intention, will increase in that moment. And the more that you can stay on that side of the door within your mind's eye, you will be able to remain and be in that higher vibrational frequency. And as you are in the higher vibrational frequency more and more and more, then it is easier, much easier to maintain being in that frequency and associated higher consciousness as well. And when you are in the higher consciousness, the universe opens up to you. So now for a moment, on the other side of the door, see the beauty all around you, the colors, the sounds, the smells. See the beautiful flowers. Perhaps you are in a water situation now, a stream, a river, a lake, the ocean, a creek, whatever it is. Perhaps waterfalls, perhaps a field of flowers. Whatever it is that brings you peace, put your mind at ease, makes your heart open up to express what you are feeling inside. Just let it be, wherever it is. And again, know that it's as simple as moving through the door. Now, let yourselves begin to come back, move back through the door, back to within the illusion again, back to your physical body. But know that it actually doesn't take a doorway to move through. That is just simply for your mind to grasp, for your mind to be able to understand. You at any time can be on the other side in another dimensional frequency just by thinking it, just by intending it. Find your way now back to your physical form. Bring your etheric, your astral, your light body back into your physical body. But notice as you come into your physical body that that light, that beautiful white light, is still all around you. Come back now into a complete state of consciousness and vibration. Fully revitalized and refreshed.